Yakima simply would not exist without the Cascade snowpack. It brings the water down to the valley that makes this such a rich agricultural area. So the river's not only for recreation and for fish, but just for so many other things. We're going to speak to someone that deals with this every day of the year through the conservation district that makes this place even better to live in and cool. We're looking at the Natchez River, and we're looking at this guy right here that works with a lot of rivers. Some people call him the River Whisperer, don't they?
Sometimes on a good day.
Well, this is Mike Tobin, and he's head of the Yakima County Conservation District. Mike, what's your job?
My job, you don't have enough time. I work with landowners, and I'm aware of a lot of different natural resource issues, very much like what's happening with the Natchez River.
Okay, so without rivers, what would Yakima be?
Even more of a desert. Yakima is a desert, for those that don't know. Rivers, streams, the reservoir systems, they're our lifeline, they're lifeblood, and they let Yakima be the blooming, blossoming apple capital of the world.
Right, right. So yeah, without rivers, I think this place would, well, it'd be, like you say, more of a desert than it already is. So who do you work with specifically, like when you get your funding and so forth? Are you working with just government agencies or who?
No, primarily I work for actually landowners. I do that by going out and getting funds or technical assistance from agencies or the state or the federal government. But then it ends up in projects like this. This is a large project that we partnered on, and we did some of the restoration work. But this project here, if you know the site, Nelson Dam was right here.
Right.
It actually caused a huge issue with fish migration, but it also caused an issue with flooding. And we haven't realized that, but removal of that dam, still able to get irrigation water out. If you look across the creek, let the floodplain work, let the fish bypass, and everybody wins in this one.
So with this, yeah, there's a lot more than just, we need fish in the rivers and people think about that, but you're talking floodplains, you're talking homeowners, you're talking irrigation. So you got a lot of balls in the air. Yeah. What's your favorite part of the job?
Seeing completed projects, taking landowners from phase one of not knowing what really the issue is that's happening in our own backyard to embracing it and correcting it and coming out the other end better off all over.
And lastly, this is going to be difficult. What's the coolest thing about Yakima besides me?
Ooh, the coolest thing about Yakima. Oh boy, that's a tough one. I would say all the wonderful products that water provide, like hops for beer, grains for spirits, apple pie, all those good things.
Okay, well, you're all into eating. I like that. And speaking of that, I think I'm going to go do that. So thanks for your time, Mike.
My pleasure.
So over the Thanksgiving holiday, you'll see people out doing turkey bowls. Well, those of us that have matured know that there's another sport. Guys, what's the best sport in America?
Pumpkin roll.
It's pumpkin roll, and we're here with some motley people. We're going to do the pumpkin roll. It is maybe the greatest thing in Yakima, and I'm Mr. Yakima, and this is going to be cool. Okay, let's get the pumpkin roll going. Mr. Herson's first. Here it goes. Oh, that was a complete and utter fail. Yes. Here we have a guy. He's actually got a job. Here you go.
Yeah, you get 33 tries. So.
Here's my son.
That was a rent-to-own pumpkin.
Let's see what happens.
Kills the dog.
Oh, he took out the dog. Okay. Here, we'll get one more. Thank you for filming, Mr. Yakima. Watch the footwork. Oh, that one looks... Whoa, it blew up. Oh, that's the first time I've never been perfect. Amazing.
It's not even close.
So, Juliana, my daughter, has what? the best throw.
I am the leading champion at the moment, yes.
And second place goes to, yes, my son. And unfortunately, my other son, Cole, his fell right there. That is the worst. So we're going to have Cole a chance. Cole, let's see if we can get down there. We have put our dog away, the pumpkin fetching hound. Oh. It's okay, we have free beer. Okay, champ, go. At least at this point. Oh, that one. Oh, no, that is going. Oh, it got stuck.
That one's not gonna
Yeah.
Spectacular.
It's looking like a terrible killing zone down there for pumpkins. Who's got one?
I got one.
Okay, got the bro going up here. The excitement has really turned up a notch here, people. I don't know if you can feel it. Yeah, he is from Oregon. Oh my God!
I got a piece going.
Oh well, okay, third place. Okay,
As
third
long as I
place.
Am I going again?
You're going again. Oh.
Oh.
Here you go.
Oh, I got a piece over there.
Let's see if I can get one.
Oh, he's got one hidden in the bushes. What is there, ice in that or
I've been
something?
polishing this baby. It's a rainbow color. Okay.
It really isn't.
It really isn't. No.
It's a bowling ball, probably.
Get over. Oh, that was a thunk.
It didn't even
Okay.
break.
That was a thunk. Okay. Oh, that's okay. You guys are in first place.
I got one more.
No one has fallen. We got an out-of-stater, an interloper.
Stater.
Yakima is cool
Come on, baby.
because of that pumpkin roll.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Come on.
Oh, it's still going. It's going. It's down there. Oh, he's got second place, Connor.
baby.
Okay, well.
Smoky at this place.
Okay, so the pumpkin roll's over. It was exciting. There are some people beating their heads that went inside because they didn't win. But first place went to Juliana. Yes, good job. And my brother from Oregon.
Go Oregon.
And it looks like Pat and Brad were cheated, but they'll be back next year so we can do it all over again. That concludes the Pumpkin Roll 2023.
Woo.
Okay, pumpkin rolling season's over, and we got our first decent snow here in the Yakima Valley, and so I figured it'd be a great time to get one last hike in before I transition to skiing, which you'll see a lot of videos on that stuff. But we're out here at the end of Sela off Buffalo Road, and we're going to do the Skyline Trail. And kind of the cool thing about it is you've got this gate here. You got to open this gate, and then you drive for a decent portion so you get a little bit closer, and then we'll go up there. I think myself and the dogs are going to have a great time, and hopefully we'll have some views at the top. The heavy breathing you hear behind me are my dogs. Don't get the wrong idea. But this road, if you take this road, whether it's in the winter today or in the summer, it is pretty mandatory you have four-wheel drive because it's a rough little road, and even more so since we're the only ones on it since it snowed. So it's kind of fun, kind of challenging, but we're heading up here. We'll park and then we'll head on up to the top of the ridge, Skyline Ridge. Okay, so at the beginning of the trailhead here to go up, and there's plenty of parking. No one's around. Snow's not all crusty because it's new, so we shouldn't have much of a problem. My dogs are incredibly happy, and I think it's time to get going. So let's go see what we can see. First time I did this hike was, 20-some years ago. It starts kind of low, goes up through the canyon area here, and I've done it in all types of conditions. And with the exception of my dogs, there's no track on the trail, but it's really pretty going through these canyons. Over the years, I've seen a lot of wildlife. Maybe we'll see an elk herd today. And who knows, but it's a fun hike. Okay, we have the first view from the top. Besides my dogs, that's the Yakima River and the Yakima River Canyon. There's the dam, and the Rosa Wreck site is right around the corner down there. And it's a beautiful view today. I was worried that it might be a little too hazy, but made it up here in about a half hour, pretty steady pace. We'll go up to a higher point, look down. I've seen a lot of elk over there before, and maybe we'll get lucky. Made it to the end of the line. Down there is a plateau where many times I've seen elk when I've been up here. Kind of the Sundown M is back down there at the beginning of the canyon. So we got up here in about an hour. I have some of the happiest dogs. You'll see a couple of posts probably in this video, but the horse community uses this a lot, and they've taken care of the trail, and kudos to them. They even have a little area to tie up your horses and have campfires and stuff. So it's a fun hike. I hope you get a chance to come up here, whether it's snowy, whether it's sunny, whenever. But this is one of the things that really makes Yakima cool, the Skyline Trail. If you're enjoying seeing all the beautiful things here in Yakima and the cool people and the great places that make it what it is, I hope you subscribe to this channel, and I hope you share it with your friends. So next time we'll be looking at some Christmas stuff. So Mr. Yakima is out saying, don't forget, Yakima is cool.